Shalom Eastern Shore. I am Rabbi David Tokajer with Congregation Maim Chaim, the Eastern Shore's Messianic Synagogue, and I am bringing you your daily dose of living water. The Bible is full of all sorts of obscure and humorous stories that double as object lessons for the reader to learn more about what a true walk of faith really looks like. Some of these curious little narratives are actually some of my favorite snippets of the Bible to read, and albeit they can be rather entertaining, we would be remiss to dumb them down to simply that and miss out on the powerful spiritual lesson available. Acts 19:13-17 is just such an account. But some traveling Jewish exorcists also tried to invoke the name of the Lord Yeshua, saying, "I charge you by the Yeshua whom Paul preaches." 7 sons of Jewish ruling Cohen named Sceva were doing this. But the evil spirit answered them, "I know Yeshua and I know about Paul, but who are you?" Then the man with the evil spirit sprang at them, subduing and overpowering all of them, so that they fled out the house naked and wounded. Just before this, Acts 19 speaks of the many miracles that the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, was producing through the ministry of Paul, and about the lives that were being changed for the kingdom of Messiah because of them. However, as we know to be the case with almost anything, especially things like expensive watches and technology and the like today, there can always be counterfeits. These men saw the way God moved through Paul, and they attempted to recreate what they witnessed. But they were missing a couple of key components for success, namely faith in Yeshua HaMashiach and the indwelling of the Ruach HaKodesh. They attempted to cast out an evil spirit from a demoniac. They indeed proclaimed freedom in the name of Yeshua as they would have witnessed Paul do. The problem was they didn't actually personally know or believe in Yeshua for their own salvation. They didn't have the empowerment of the Ruach HaKodesh in their lives like Paul did. The demons responded to their misguided invoking of the name of Yeshua with ill intent by saying, "I know Yeshua and I know Paul, but who the heck are you?" Then the demoniacs began to beat the counterfeits, stripped them, and made them run away naked with their tails tucked between their legs and extremely embarrassed. The problem here wasn't in the name they proclaimed. It was in their lack of actual faith in Yeshua. They were simply putting on a show. They were trying to recreate what they saw Paul do without actually knowing Yeshua like Paul did. And as they learned, the enemy and his demonic army are well aware of who Yeshua is. They are without a doubt afraid of the name of Yeshua, but they are no fools. They can sense a counterfeit. They can tell when the one invoking the name of Yeshua isn't authentic. You and I have the potential to be remarkable tools for the kingdom of Messiah, just as Paul was. But when our walks with the Lord are not authentic, when we are not fully submitted to the Ruach HaKodesh, we will learn quickly that counterfeits can't produce the same results. And the last thing we want to hear is, "I know Yeshua, but who the heck are you?" Biblical stories like this may come across as humorous, but the true implications are anything but funny. Shalom.